Go.
Hey, I'm Ed Bell with Bell-Free Bees, and we're going to be installing a set of bees today, as everybody else on YouTube is. Anyhow, we're starting out with a 2-pound package this year. I like 2-pound packages. I think they develop really quickly. We're at the very beginning of April, and by the time the 3-pound packages get in, we've already got more than 3 pounds of bees in the hive anyhow, and as long as the weather's been good, which it's been great this year. So the first thing we want to do is say hi to the girls and say welcome to your new home. I'm a big fan of getting to know your bees, because I do also believe that they get to know who their beekeepers are. And these girls are coming in from California. They've got Kona Queens. Spray them down a little bit like this. We're spraying them with actually a honey water mix, but you can use a sugar water mix. And really that's just to kind of calm them down a little bit until we get them in the hive. Take this can out. The can is a syrup can that they've come from California with. It's pretty much empty at this point. Going to be looking to check out my queen here. So we're getting the queen. She's live, kicking well. She's got some attendants on the outside. There we go. And we've got some candy plug here that we're going to take the cork out of. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can take the cork out and then make a nice hole for the bees to kind of work their way towards her until she gets accepted and they all catch it. Or you can take this cork out, put a marshmallow in there, and be done with it. As it is, I just go ahead and poke a big hole down through there. It's not quite big enough for them to get through yet. It'll take them a while to get to her, and in the meantime her pheromone will get throughout the hive. We're going to take her and place her in first. I'm lucky enough to have frames that have already been started, so I'm literally going to press her into this with the hole out where the other bees can get to her. Squeeze her in between these frames. Move them all over well. And so she's good to go. The other bees are all ready now. Going to kind of pour them right on top of the queen a little bit, and then pour the rest of them inside the box. Give it a couple of good little knocks against the side here. And again, get out pretty much as many bees as I can. We're now going to go ahead and spread them around a little bit. They really aren't too worried about things. And now we begin to put our frames in. Just softly, they'll crawl out of the way at the bottom. And we're going to be putting 10 frames in the hive here. Because she's squished, I can go ahead and put a full 10 in. Sometimes if you don't have the new ones, or ones to squish her with, or squish the cage in between, you have to hang it, so you end up taking 1 frame out and put it back later. The bees are pretty much where they need to be now. They're starting to find their queen pretty easily. I'm now going to take my inner cover, place it over the top. I put a couple of boards here that will lift up my bucket. I have a bucket full of, actually this is some old honey from last year that is from my hive, so I know that it doesn't have any disease on it. I'm going to place it right over the top here. The girls are going to be able to come up and take that. I'm now going to go ahead and do this. Normally you'd put a 1-to-1 sugar-water ratio in here. I just have some leftover honey that it's fine for me to use here. Going to get rid of it. Go ahead and put that on. Put my 2 bricks on top. And I just need a little bit of entrance reducer, so I'm going to go ahead and use these sticks. So reduce the entrance for the bees so that they only have to protect a very small area. And that hive now is good to go over the course of the next evening. They will get to know the queen over the next 2 days, 3 days. They may release her, but if not, in 3 days I'll come back and check, and then I'll go ahead and release her, and we'll be good to go for the year. Thanks very much, and have a great day.
Thanks, Ed.
So